Hey guys, I thought I would do a really quick reading for you before I go to bed. So let's see what we have for you. I'm just speaking a little bit softly because my kids are sleeping. What do we have for the collective spirit? My spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What do we have for the collective? Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, so the first thing I got, I'm feeling like something has not ended. Something is coming back. Something has not ended. Something is coming back to life. And it could be a family dynamic. Maybe you're in separation. Maybe divorce. Maybe you're on a break. It could be anything. Something is coming back to life. So something has not yet ended. I am picking up this could be a family dynamic. It doesn't have to be like a broken family, or it was a happy home and then it turned out not to be a happy home. Or you guys could be like, living together. You could have had pets together and it didn't work out. You guys could have broken up, but this person's coming back around, or something isn't done yet. I'm just going to keep going. Something is not done yet. What did I say? You could be dealing with a Capricorn, the devil. So I am getting a lot of messages right now. So I'm feeling like something has not ended yet. You thought something has ended, but it hasn't ended, if that makes sense. This person is coming back around, and I don't think... I'm getting a feeling that they're coming back around to start trouble for some reason. There's a lot of things that have been left unsaid, and this person wants to come back to give you a piece of their mind. I really do think that this person is acting out of hurt, but it's still no excuse. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Tower comes out. This person is coming back. They have something that they want to tell you. Temperance in reverse. So I do feel like, okay, let's just recap. You could have broken up with this person. You could have been in separation. I do feel like it is, like I said, a family dynamic. Or you could have lived together, or you were engaged, or it was a very serious relationship. Take it how it resonates. You thought that this was over. You thought that you're not going to hear from them again, but they're coming back, and they're coming back to give you a piece of their mind. This is not a happy return. I think that they have been thinking a lot about the separation or the breakup, and they are overthinking, and they want to tell you what's really on their mind. They, like I said, they want to give you a piece of their mind. They're not coming back to make peace. They're not coming back to, get back together. They just want to cause trouble, because it's going to make them feel good to get these nasty words out. So, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Tower comes out. But let's have a look. Tell me more, Spirit. Queen of Wands. My favorite. Queen of Wands is here. So you could be a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Doesn't have to be. I'm just going to have a look. I am getting quite a bit of story. I just want to double check. Clarify this Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, now there's no gender in tarot. This could be a male or a female. This person is unhappy because things didn't turn out the way they wanted it to turn out. Maybe you rejected this person or vice versa. But they're very bitter. This is not what they wanted. This is not how they expected things to be like. And this could be you or this could be them. Switch the roles as needed. But I really do feel like this person's coming back to cause a bit of drama. They are very unhappy that things didn't turn out the way they wanted. King of Swords in reverse. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. Guys, just be ready for a bit of drama from this person. They're very hurt, but they are going about it the wrong way. They're very angry. What does this person want with my collective? What does this person want with my collective? I feel like this person is going to come back and they're going to talk about the past. They're going to go on about things that have happened between you guys. They're going to accuse you of things. They're just going to bring back past things and past arguments. So basically they're coming back around just to fight with you. And it's just going to go around in circles. How does this person really feel about my... I want to use this deck. How does this person truly feel about my collective? How do they truly feel about my collective? Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person's a really immature person. What do they want? They want the sun with you guys, but for some reason, whatever's happened with you guys, they're not happy with how things are. So instead of having a conversation with you and, having a heart-to-heart conversation and being honest with you and talking things over, they're just lashing out. They're very immature. I feel like you are more mature than they are. But just to let you guys know, this person does want... They want a happy ending with you. They want... I think they're just really hurt, and they're one of those people that when they are hurt, instead of crying, instead of opening up and being honest about their feelings, they lash out. Like this person, I feel like they love you, and I really do feel like, and I felt this at the start of the reading, that they are just lashing out because they are hurt. And like I said, it's not an excuse. I do feel like they have very strong feelings for you and they wanted that happy ending with you, but for some reason it didn't work out. I'm just going to find out a little bit more for you so you know if this is your story or not. Spirit, can you tell me why this relationship didn't work out? I feel like one of the reasons, and obviously this is a general reading, it could be to do with someone was always unavailable. They could always be at work, vice versa, change the roles as needed. But I'm just going to say them. They were always at work, or they never had time for you, or they're always busy. If they're not at work, they're with their friends, and you just didn't feel like a priority. So if you were the one that left, like I said, this was a family dynamic, or like you guys could have had pets together, or it was like a happy home, but it ended. Can you tell me why this relationship did not work? What happened? And why is this person so angry at my collective? Why is this person so angry? Tell me a bit more, Spirit. There could have been like a lot of outside influences involved. I was going to say friends, so maybe friends, family. They could have been the type to always be out with their friends, drinking, partying, and you were just not about that. Or you could have been the one that wanted to spend more time with your friends. You wanted to go out and have a bit of fun, and they're more introverted, so they weren't happy with that. They wanted you to be more, introverted like themselves. So, like I said, it is a general reading, so this I am getting a few stories here. Can you tell me, does this person still have feelings for my collective? Does this person still have feelings for my collective? Can you tell me what they are, please, Spirit? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Wise up. Why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? They are holding back. Three of Pentacles. One more, Spirit. What was that? One more. Oh, okay. Three of Swords in reverse. So they are acting like they are fine. For them to be acting out of anger, that makes them feel better. It makes them feel like they don't need you. They've healed. They're all in their head and like, oh, I don't need, I don't need them. I'm doing fine without them. But they are doing that so they don't have to deal with their emotions. So their way of doing it is by lashing out, which is really mature. And they're holding back. They have decided not to open their heart up to you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They are definitely holding back from you, and this is their way of protecting themselves. They feel, some of them could feel really rejected, or like their ego has been crushed, and this is something that they're not dealing with very well. They are definitely going to bring up, you guys had a really good relationship. Like it was, I keep getting, the Ten of Cups here. It's like you had everything, and I felt like there was something to do with finances and work. Maybe this person worked a lot, and you felt like you weren't a priority. Leo energy here, and yeah, I do feel like it is like outside influences, like work. It could be friends and family, but I do feel like more it's like work related. They're coming back to bring up the past, just letting you guys know that. So just be prepared. You might receive some, text messages, or whatever, and they're just gonna try and trigger you. This is their way of trying to make themselves feel better. Spirit, what's your advice for my collective? What advice do you have for my collective in regards to the situation? Star in reverse. Oh, okay. I just want to be careful how I word this. I feel like this person was a karmic. It's a general reading. Please don't, if it's not for you, please don't take it. But I do feel like this person was a lesson, and I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons from this person, and you are on your way to feeling better as soon as this is over. After they have their hissy fit or whatever, if just, from what I can see, don't react. Just focus on yourself. You guys could be starting a new business, or you're thinking about starting a new business, or starting a business, or taking up a hobby. Maybe it's pottery. I don't know, something crafty. Focus on that, because it's going to be very successful. It's going to be good for you. It's going to be therapeutic as well. But I do feel like this person is very, very, very immature, guys. Like for some of you, I do feel like they were a bit of a A bit of a player. I'm not getting that for a lot of you guys, but I'm just picking up this person was just very immature. They could be a runner as well. Like every time you guys got into some conflict, they would just run, and you were left on your own, and that was very frustrating for you. Yeah, this person could have taken off. Like every time something happens, they run. You can't you can't be in a relationship with someone like that if they're not going to speak to you and they just lash out, or they run every time there's a little problem. This person could have moved away as well, or they're thinking about moving away. They are thinking about it if they haven't done so. This is their so-called fresh start, but this person has a lot of work to do on themselves. I really don't think this was your person. I do feel like this person was a karmic. You guys, I keep getting this. They are coming back to start a big drama. Okay, and your advice here is to just don't react. Don't react. Alright, don't, if they're going to say, you did this, you did that, and blame you for things, just don't react. Or just, wish them the best and just let them be. That's their problem. But they have a lot of work they need to do on themselves. Some of you could be thinking about getting a tattoo or a new tattoo here. I do see you healing nicely though, I really do. Give me one more. I really do see you healing. Like, I think you've learned lessons in this relationship, and I feel like because you've learned the lessons, you're going to move on to something even better. But I really do feel like this relationship was a karmic. Yeah, let me see here. I just want to get some here on... Can you tell me what's coming towards my collective after this is all done? After this situation has ended, what is coming towards my collective? What is coming towards my collective? Whoop. Okay. What did I tell you? The Tower. I knew that was going to come up. Okay. I'm going to just be honest here. This person's going to come back again. I don't think they're finished with you. They're not finished with you, but I see you being finished with them. Okay, they are not doing very well with this separation or this breakup. I think you're done. I really do. I think you've learned your lessons and you're ready to, live your life and just start fresh. I do feel like this person put you through a lot of stress. You need to look after yourself right now, guys. And I think you're doing a really, really, really good job in regards to that. Okay, so let me just have a look here. What would this person say to you if they were very honest with you? Let's have a look. I wasn't going to do a reading. I was just going to go to bed and something told me to just do a reading. And I'm not even in my usual setup. And I just had to chuck a jumper on because I'm in my PJs. But let's have a look. If this person was very honest, what would they say to my collective? If this person was very honest, what would they say to my collective? I wish I could share my good news with you. So, they're probably, you were probably the one that they would always go to when, they had something, some good news that they want to say. You probably were the first one they would go to. So you had like that best friend relationship as well. So they miss sharing their good news with you, or like, it doesn't have to be good news, it could just be anything. They miss that. I do feel like you guys had a really good friendship as well as a relationship. Give me one more. What would they say to my collective? I hope that you can forgive me one day. So I think they're the one that's stuffed up. And I don't see them coming back to make peace or to have a mature conversation, I do feel like they're very, very hurt. They're going to come back, they're just going to lash out on you. Just keep that in mind. They're going to bring up the past, they're going to blame you. Your advice is just to stay quiet. Just let them have their hissy fit, block them if you need to, let them get all that out, and just wish them well, and let them be, because they've got a lot of inner work that they need to do, but I do see you healing nicely, and there's a lot of wonderful things coming towards you. So that's what I got for you guys. I'll see you next one. See ya.